line. Zip line. Oh, that's cool. So is it hard to pull up when it's got some ore in it?
A little bit.
Nothing you can't handle?
Yeah.
Here's the camp. Here's the crew. Julie. You got your wood stove, your panning stuff. Definitely a secret location. Well, here we are at the portal of the Robbie Hoyt Memorial Mine. Let's go see what we have in here. A little bit of timbering. This is a currently being worked mine. Some ventilation pipe. Some tools of the trade. Some of the areas they've worked. Clean that out. Here's some more quartz. It's a little low. There's some nice vein here.
Goes all the way over here.
Look at all that quartz. This is what they've been working on too. Nice vein, huh? It's not a hugely long adit, but looks like there was some rail in here at one time. There's one sticking out right here. We've cleaned this out too. There's the old rail. And that's about the end of the line. I don't know if this has been backfilled a little bit or caved in, but that's what it is. This is kind of the main part of the vein right here. A lot of quartz. That's got to be about 4 feet wide or more. Oh, that says gold.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice little ladder, isn't it?
Yeah. That's so low.
Well, we're gonna raise the floor up or lower the floor down, and it'll be a little taller than. We were working on the floor up to this point right here. See, it's nice and tall there.
Yeah, better.
Mm-hmm. Almost back to the portal. That's a neat little mine.
Here, I'll just bring everything back in.
Yeah, it's got some potential, I think.
Oh yeah, the back's got some quartz up here too, a lot.
Yeah. There's another area that's got to be cleaned out so we can get in and out here with a cart.
We'll have this done by later today.
Yeah.
Seriously. You haven't seen Julie work, have you? We're cleaning out the mine. Working in the gold mine.
Good job.
Back for more. So we're trying to clean up the floor of this mine so it's easy to roll this wheelbarrow in and out so we can get back to the main here. And there's a lot of old debris on the floor, old timbers, stuff that's sloughed off the back of the mine. And we're just trying to clean her up, so shovel by shovel, keep it going. Good enough for that load. That's how you make a waste rock pile. Here she comes. Woo. That's nice.
Okay, now let's knock that chunk down.
I hear somebody shoveling behind me. Julie the miner. So here's our sample we got in the wheelbarrow.
Anybody's guess.
Let's see what happens. Obviously you can take and crush this a little more if you had your mill up here. So what is this mesh, do you know?
Huh?
You know what mesh that is?
8.
That's an 8.
When you're panning, you always pan into another pan.
In case you drop something out of
That
there.
way you can get a better result, you know.
So pan above a pan.
Of course, in a plastic tub like this, I mean, it doesn't really matter, but, you know. So the whole deal is to get this stuff all agitated and just make sure you shake it down, and then you tip it forward a little bit, and then you dump off this crap.
Now you've got some ridges in this pan.
Dirty water, and then you just start washing the stuff off the top. You just kind of wash it off like that, and then you bring it back down and shake it around, back and forth, tip it, and then wash it off.
So you're just letting the water pull off the top layer.
Off the top layer, because all the good stuff's going to be in the bottom.
Right.
It's going to be down in this crease right here. all I need to do is see some fine gold laying around in here, and that's good enough. You know, that tells me that this is probably running, you know, at least 1/4 of an ounce or so. It's so fine, it's hard to collect. It's hard to keep it. You have to go through many processes to get it collected up. Trying to keep this fine gold in a gravity concentration method is very difficult. Another thing you always want to do when you're panning is throw a little, I use this stuff here,
Oh, jet dry.
You know, you can use Joy soap, Dawn soap, any kind of soap really, and it'll keep the gold from floating on the surface tension of the water.
I see. So that real fine gold will float.
Yeah, it'll definitely float right out of your pan. And I just shake it down and tap it a couple of times like that, and then just start washing this away. All the gold is going to be up in here, because when you tap it, the force like this
sends
the heavies this way.
Right. Okay.
And so that's one way of doing it, you know. And then you just kind of
rock it back and forth.
go like that to get rid of all the junk. And I shake the junk on down to the smooth part of the pan, and then I get rid of it. Okay, nobody home there.
So that tapping, that's going to bring it all that way.
Yeah. That's the theory anyway. It's a good idea to have, I don't have a magnet with me, but normally I would run a magnet through this just to get rid of all the magnetite.
Anything that's got iron in it, yeah.
You know, just to clean it up a little bit. I don't know if we're going to see anything in here or not. Might be a bust, who knows. Sometimes it is. You can go in and sample areas in a mine and come up with dry pans with nothing in them, and you think that there's just nothing going on, and all of a sudden
10 feet over,
you'll get or a foot over or 6 inches over. All of a sudden you'll get a bunch of good showing, and you know, it's just hard to tell with a little dab like we've got here, you know. Not looking good. Well, I'm seeing some microscopic stuff, some real super fine stuff in there. It's not worth fooling with, but I call this a bust.